Hey, welcome. Welcome to your Oracle meditation. It's that time. Light your candle and start connecting to breath. Did you know that when you light your candle, you are connecting to Mother Earth? You are checking in, receiving and welcoming her blessings. So welcome. Start clearing your thoughts and start connecting to breath. So the message is getting out there. Our numbers are starting to increase. So let me ask you, do you feel that creative, powerful courage, bravery, whatever you want to call it, of Leo? That fierce energy ruled by the heart of compassion and forgiveness, and you're able to shine a little bit brighter like grandfather's son? Understand that there is still time for the waning moon, doing that internal work, releasing and breathing in old habits. Maybe it's not in the form that you wanted it to be, but yet you do feel that sense of courage. You almost feel like you're slowing down. And that's because we're moving into the constellation Virgo. Virgo offers us that organization, that analytical idea, residing in our belly. I kind of try to put everything in there. And the belly is really where we digest those thoughts. Ruled by the planet Mercury. And Mercury offers us a voice, a way to communicate with ourselves. We are transitioning from one phase into the other and moving into the full moon, the new moon phase. This is where we really start to set those intentions. We made room in the last phase with the internal work, wanting to know what we need to work on, reflecting on that, and then releasing it through breath. Banishing old ideas, old thoughts, and making room for your new thoughts, your big dreams. So do yourself a favor. Start inhaling the blessings, the medicine and magic, and start exhaling to make room. That's it. That's the secret. So come, sit with me. Work on clearing your thoughts and decoding the energy in the air. This is a moon spread used by 8 different oracle cards. This is the chakra that we are moving into. We are directly working with that foundation. The root lies right in here. And guess where we're working? Right in here. Working on that survival need. Working on our foundations. Working on influencing our thoughts about safety, about security. Have you felt the need to maybe want to clean up, clean your car, clean your house? It's because we're moving into the organizational energy of of Virgo. So, have you found that spot? Have you started clearing your thoughts? Let's work on that imagination and start learning to truly practice tuning our thoughts, working on our imagination through breath, and controlling your words, your actions, and uncovering and decoding messages at the same time so that you may set those intentions. I'm babbling. So let's start breathing. Let's do a body scan. Body scan is where you use that imagination. Remember, we are the chosen people that we're supposed to live like children. We get cluttered up and kind of tangled up on the red road, but that's okay. First step is to light that candle. The next, let's do that body scan, where we imagine that there is a hoop that is connected to our breath. Inhale, let that hoop go up. Exhale, let it sink down. Gently. Relaxing your forehead. Closing your eyes. Relaxing your tongue. Releasing it. Your jaw. Your neck. Let those ears find that sanctuary. Tips of your shoulders. Inhale, let it go all the way up, as high as it can go. Exhale, let it sink back down. This time, let it create a bubble in its wake. That bubble, that's our transportation. That hoop, that's our relaxation. Sink, sink. Listen for those sounds of nature, to that frequency of the root chakra. Sink. If you've reached the end, repeat the process. Find it. Find that sanctuary. There you go. This is the vibration of the root chakra. Don't stop breathing. Look at this. Do you see that little guy? Do you see the guy in the center? That little triangle? That's how we balance ourselves. That's why sometimes you feel a little off kilter. Maybe when you balance and you feel secure. This is the first building block. And that includes focusing your mind, not feeling threatened, but creating a bubble through breath, through vibration. This chakra truly affects your reproductive system, your tailbone, your pelvic, your pelvis, your legs, your feet, all of this lower half. Just breathe. Keep breathing. Last time. Inhale and exhale. Truly letting go and sinking into the dark. Don't be afraid of the dark. We're all here. When you've reached the end, tie off your hoop, tie off your bubble, and create a balloon with a long cord, like a root, or a vine, or a ribbon. Make that connection with Mother Earth once again. Your mind will remember the nearest memory of that, and it will be with your mother. Welcome to the void. Welcome to the darkness of co-creating. When we focus on one thought, not burdening ourselves with anything, but sitting in meditation with one thought of connecting to the universe through our mother, the one shared memory that everything on this earth has is a mother. And when we collectively think about that, we create a new vibration. Do you see that? Do you understand what I'm saying? That is because you were called here. You were not brought here. Your vibration and your frequency called you here so that you may learn to decode the message and become a keeper of the world. Work on yourself. We are the creator and co-creator of our body, of our environment. You are learning that we are all walking a red road together, harmonizing, calling each other, supporting each other in the most sensitive time. When we are in the new moon is dark. And this is where we need to ease ourselves in the dark. And remember that we are the spark that creates the movement. You cannot see the spark unless it's dark. And this is where we become more sensitive. Great Spirit was wise to put us in the constellation Leo before we prepare ourselves for that intense idea of our new intention and organizing our thoughts so that we may digest what no longer needs us and use our words wisely. So don't stop breathing. Know that your exhales can be scooped up, recycled, and turned into blessings, medicine, and magic. All you need to do is exhale and make room. It's a process. So come, let us find out what the energy is for the weekend, for this new moon. We are all walking that red road to the sacred mountains, to that unobstructed view of the top. The direction that we start our weekend in, the Moon Lodge. Time for a retreat. How perfect. The Moon Lodge encourages us to start our new journey with better thoughts, with positivity. We created a self-care ritual in the waning moon. Now we are being asked to take a moment before we start this new moon phase and find that sacred space to just retreat, to enjoy the flow of things and the information and allowing it to process. Remember, you are a beloved child of the Creator, chosen to embrace life. We must start with safety and security. And we begin all of our journeys with each other, with love, with support, opening up to giving and receiving. This is all related to that root chakra. The sign, the symbol, and the synchronicity we get, the sorcerer. We are the co-creator of the world. Know that there is a magician in us all. This is a duality card. With every magician, there is a sorcerer. Use your magic wisely. Don't fall into old habits and old thoughts. You've done the work and banished and released. If you have been feeling out of sorts, it is because you've been facing your own character flaws, your own pain. Don't inflict it on others if you are out of alignment. When the sorcerer comes up, we are being encouraged to drop those old thoughts, those old beliefs, to take a break and retreat. Retreat to your tribe, where you know that this is that balanced symbol that you are part of the tribe. Come, let us start the beginning right. The animal that walks before us, telling us, activate your spiritual connection. Elder Raven, bringing us a message. A wise bird, also a symbol of duality. Activate your spiritual connection. Allow your thoughts to improve. Don't be afraid of the dark. The dark is where we dream big. Remember, you are part of the tribe. You are supported, encouraged, loved, chosen. The ancestor that walks before us telling us to love deeply. Use your voice, that power of Mercury, and share your voice of love. And it starts with you. It starts with you creating that sanctuary of taking a break before we start this journey of the new moon. Know that we are all on a soul coaching, tuning to the frequency of abundance. Look at us. Our numbers are improving. This is us. We are these little bubbles. Still grounded, still aligned, working on that foundation. Headed towards those sacred mountains, to that unobstructed view of the top. Think of this journey as an exciting one. We aren't walking the red road. We are floating and flying in the frequency of abundance. Remember, abundance is not a place or a thing. It's a frequency. You have to make room. You have to love yourself so deep that it creates a cavern that you must fill with all of your good intentions. Activate that spiritual connection. Connect back to Mother Earth, to Grandfather Sun, to Grandmother Moon, to Mother Earth, to our great Creator, the Prime Mover, the Source. Use your magic wisely. Don't sabotage yourself. You are part of the tribe. You would not bring poison into the tribe. Retreat. Move away and banish those old thoughts once and for all, as at least until we come back again. And let us move into this new phase together. Know that you are healing your innocence. We all are. Lay under the tree of life. Know that it offers that safety you are looking for. All through imagination and breath. You will not find another meditation like this, where your thoughts influence a story of encouragement, of taking your time and not beating yourself up, but using the world around us as a guide. Stop, look, and listen to your intuition, asking you to clear your limited beliefs. When the cards come up repeatedly, it is a stressing. It is emphasizing what you must do. You are given this opportunity to start over. To actually use your energy and your thoughts and your words and your actions to create that safety, that security. So clear your limited beliefs. Nobody said you had to get rid of them. Just clear them. Remember, your mind is a computer. Know that you're a part of a team, part of a tribe. Pay attention to the signs. Pretty cool, huh? Know that you were called to this meditation significantly, not just by your algorithm, but by your curiosity of knowing that there is more out there. And you're right. But it's you're looking for. We are a tribe, yes. Collectively, we are a force to be reckoned with. Love yourself as you would no one else. Tune to and activate that spiritual connection. Use your magic wisely and retreat. Organize your thoughts, your words, your actions, your home. Bird, birds, birds live in a tree. We live in a teepee. Remember who you are. It is not who you are, it is who you are becoming. So, now that our message is here, let us take this message a little further deeper and do a session of EFT. EFT is truly allowing that reprogramming where we are able to release anything that tethers us and allow our body to decide. So let's wake up that emotional body. Don't stop breathing. That's what you're here for, sweetie. Don't worry about that self-doubt. That's transition. into organization. Don't worry. Find that area on your hand. Remember, this is a practice. You were chosen to be here. You're not the last one. But it's going to get hard because you're going to get better. Just start breathing. Start making that effort. Giving yourself the gift, the ultimate gift of time. So now find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop and tap it and believe that the words that you're going to say truly are vibrating in your body. Remember, you are the voice inside your body. Let's harmonize them and wake them up. Next, find that area on your face, that eyebrow area, and tap it. And repeat this phrase. All my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectation. Tap the side of your eye. All my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectation. Tap under your eye. All my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectation. Tap under your nose. All my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectations. Tap your chin. All my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectations. Slide down your throat to the beginning of your collarbone and repeat. All my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectation. Tap under your arm and repeat. All my needs are met above and beyond my greatest expectations. Tap the top of your head. Let that message sink in. Ask the questions. Be prepared for the answer. Don't be scared anymore. Drop your fear at the door and let's enter into the retreat together, into the teepee of security. Use your magic wisely. Don't be afraid of who you were or of who you're becoming. All signs are pointing to activate your connection with Spirit, to love yourself as our Creator has loved you forever. Because if He didn't, you wouldn't be here. Or if it wouldn't, whatever. My faith is beyond measure, and I've called you, and you've answered. Congratulations. You heard the voice through the chaos and followed it here. Follow that frequency of abundance. Trust yourself and know that you are safe. Clear those limited beliefs of negativity and doubt. Pay attention to the signs. They're calling you. So if you're ready, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, for listening. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for practicing your medicine. Your uniqueness, that's the goal. That is the goal. Please continue to like, subscribe, so that we may strengthen our message of connection and strengthen our tribe. So don't move. Use your ears. Find our home. Listen. Shh, breathe. Listen. Here we go. And welcome back. You did it. You are getting stronger, wiser, able to sit still and listen. That's meditation. These are the baby steps of meditation. You have accepted the challenge, so hurrah to you. Remember, use your imagination. You are that chosen child. So, till we meet again, be reminded that let's wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your magic. You are a blessing in this world. So blessings to you, to me, and to all that listen.